How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Yes, I do. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you decided to join us. And if you've been following me, then you're an OG, baby. Yes, you are. I got something a little bit different, something a little bit interested. You know, people are always accusing me of not being in sobriety, so forth and so on. I've been in sobriety for years. Okay, my drug of choice was narcotics, pain pills, if you will. I am on 45 milligrams of methadone, and I smoke Delta 8, which does show up positive for THC, like if it has built up in your system or whatever. But this was supposed to be someone else's. They admitted to being an active addiction, so I was like, let me have that if you don't need it. So, and just not because I need to prove anything, because if I was going to go out of my way to prove something, I'd come with my clinic results, I'd take this, and so forth and so on. But that's not the case. I'm doing it, you know, just to put some content up, you know, just to prove a few bitches wrong, you know how it is. And I'm not cutting this video at all. So there's that. So let's get in. Oh, hold on, I'm not going to cut it. So I can't do, well, let's get into it, shall we? Pretend I cut it. This test is for marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamine, opiates, PCP, amphetamine, and ecstasy. Okay. Should I wash my hands? I probably should. I'm not going to cut it, so sorry you're going to have to deal with me washing my hands real quick. I should have done that prior. My bad. My bad. But yeah, you know, I'm just doing this because I want to. You know, get people talking a little bit. Get people over here viewing. Whatever. Nothing more, nothing less, just because I want to. So, but I'm going to make a point right now, no matter what you do too, people still run that mouth. They can't accept what's right in front of their face. But they'll believe every damn lie there is. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Oh, people are funny. So yeah, if I felt like I needed to prove myself to somebody, I would come with all kinds of drug screens and everything else from over the years, but I simply just don't. And that's just how that is. The only person I need to prove anything to when it comes to that is the courts when I go to trial over my son. I've never done one of these at home before. I guess that's if you're going to send it to a lab or something, maybe. Collect urine samples, seal cup, read results in 5 minutes. It says this right here means negative, even if it's faint. This means positive, and then this means invalid. In order to do this, I'm going to take y'all to the bathroom with me, but of course I'm not going to do this or nothing like that. So, should I take the lid with me and put it right on? Probably. Let's go take a little pee-pee. I've been holding my pee just for y'all. Okay, how am I going to prop y'all up is the question. This is the only thing that sucks about not cutting, because now all this is going to be in here, but you know, it's okay. Sorry about the lighting ahead of time. I sort of want to have it angled down a little bit more, not where y'all can see anything, but not see me pee or anything. Come on, I need a. Oh, let me get. What can I do? Oh, let me get my daughter's jacket from right here. What can I do? You know what? Y'all gonna be shocked as hell by this, but I should probably come in the bathroom and do it though. Hold on. I'm not even gonna sit on the toilet. I'm just gonna stand up and pee into the cup. You know what? But that's got a mirror in it. Okay. sorry y'all can't see nothing. Sorry about that. You know, the house is sort of... I feel like I got an audience watching me. This is a little uncomfortable. Even though nobody's truly watching me until the video goes up. But, you know, I got a little bit of stage fright. Oh, I had to pee more than I expected. Oh, don't put your hair in it, bitch. Okay, we'll let that sit on a sturdy place. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure my butt won't start showing in the mirror. Oh, don't go up too high, Christina. Damn. Trying to flash. Okay, let me get my pants pulled up. Okay. All right. Here she is. I'm gonna set her on the toilet right there, and we are gonna go wash my hands. Where's my hand sanitizer at? And it says to get it. Why does it say AE locked? I ain't never seen that before. Where's the hand sanitizer at? I want to get some on my phone too. Okay. So I guess we'll just talk for a few minutes before we peel back the results. Again, I take 45 milligrams of methadone each day, and I smoke Delta 8 for the time being. Anyways, I'm about to quit that just because I'm sort of over it and for my other reasons. But yeah, Delta 8 sold in a CBD store or whatever. I don't buy mine from a gas station. I buy it from a legit CBD place. My lawyer and everybody already knows about all that. And there ain't really shit they can do about it. It doesn't control my life or anything like that. And, you know, people fail to realize that everybody's recovery is different. Some people believe in being absent from everything. Some people dabble in marijuana. I dabble in Delta 8 because it's legal and I ain't gotta worry about no bullshit when it comes to it. And like, from what I hear, like and a nurse told me this, from like drug tests and stuff, typically when they give you a drug test, it'll show what's Delta 8 and what's actual marijuana. The clinics don't do it like that. If it shows up for THC, it just shows up for THC, no matter if it's Delta 8 or not. But it doesn't affect me being in the clinic or whatever. The only thing they can really do is not give me take-home bottles, but a lot of places will give you take-home bottles even if marijuana's in your system or Delta 8 or whatever. It just so happens the one I go to now doesn't, and it wasn't a big deal for me anyways because I wanted to give up my bottles when I first came back to Tennessee anywho's. So, you know, it is what it is. And then, you know, marijuana became legal in New Jersey, like January of the year I left or whatever. So, you know, I dabbled in it a little bit when I was up there and stuff. So when I had came here, they had this thing going on for COVID that, you were able to get take-home bottles no matter if you had THC or whatever in your system. But by the time I got down here, like, they had stopped it a week prior, but I didn't. I could have just easily got it out of my system, whatever, and kept it moving and got my bottles back. But I had already decided that I wanted to give up my bottles anyways until I knew that because down here is where all my problems began with addiction and stuff like that. And, I wanted to hold myself accountable. I didn't want no relapses. I didn't want me to start messing up. I knew I was strong within my recovery, but I just felt better doing that because I was going to the place where it all started. And I know so many people down here, but I stay to myself and stay away from everybody. But I'm just saying, you never know. Anyways, I just wanted to take precautions for being back in the area where my addiction began and stuff. So that's what I did, and I had already wanted to give up my take-home bottles anyway, so that's what happened. Later down the road, I found out about Delta 8, and it was legal and stuff. And I started dabbling in it. I had obviously not smoked marijuana or anything. By that point, I was, you know, not smoking it. But anyways, not at that point. So. But yeah, and yes, I would smoke marijuana if it was legal. I would. The only reason why I don't is because it's not legal. And that's why I dabble in the THC, the Delta 8, because I know that I can't get in trouble for that, and it is legal. You feel me? So, like I said, everybody's recovery is different. Some people remain absent from everything, and that's fine. Some people remain absent just from things that controlled their life and stuff. Like some people smoke marijuana, and because marijuana didn't control their life and make their life unmanageable and stuff, their drug of choice did that. So just remember, everybody's recovery is different and stuff. And so yeah, I support people who use marijuana. And like I said, I would smoke marijuana if it was legal. So there's that. All right, I feel like it's been enough time. Let's go get the test together. Let's go get the test. Should I do it in the bathroom? Guess it doesn't matter. I hope that I have enough storage to upload this. Da 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 da. I'm loving it. The only thing it shows a lawn for is one lawn for is this one right here. All right, and that's for THC. It don't show my methadone? Really? Why doesn't it show my methadone? I figured that would be under the, well, what does methadone come up under? I can't remember. Oh shit, I'll look that up. Let's go in better lighting. So if I had relapse or I wasn't in sobriety, I wouldn't be clean right now, because you already know when we're caught up in our addiction, who is going without using? I'm just saying. If you're in active addiction, you're not. You're gonna be using. Damn, I feel like that glare is messing it up. So that one is THC. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? I don't know, I feel like y'all can't see that. Ugh, itchy, look at rough. Let me go in here and see if it is the lighting causing that. If I have to, I'll take a screenshot of it. But yeah. Can you remember what methadone shows up as on a drug test? Or look it up for me.
I want to say opiate.
That's what I thought, but it don't.
What does methadone show up as on a drug test?
Because it's only showing my THC in my system.
It says methadone will not produce positive results on a standard test for cocaine.
Oh.
It will only be detected if an individual is specifically tested for methadone, which is not a common practice.
Oh. Why did I think it was something? I don't know. Anyways. Oh, feels good to be able to pass drug tests again. Again, when you smoke Delta 8, so it takes it it has to build up in your system, and then like if you're smoking and stuff, it'll continue to build up in your system, which is what throws the positive THC or whatever. And if you haven't done it like a lab and stuff, the nurse said that it actually can tell the difference between Delta 8 and marijuana. So yeah, I just figured I would do that here without anything being cut or whatever. Spread the word, share it with everybody, let them know. Been in recovery, still in recovery, staying in recovery, and it feels good. Even through all the bullshit, even with all the stuff with my kids. I had one relapse in 2014 for half a day because I let that damn alienation stuff that was happening with my kids trigger that. My fault, you know what I'm saying? I already know that. But anywho's, and I put myself in the methadone clinic, and then I also went and got therapy and all that stuff to get to the root of the issue. Blah, 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 blah. But that's what it really is. Been in recovery. You can't take my recovery away from me, baby. You can't. You fucking can't. How you like me now? I'm sure you'll come up with something. You always do. Mwah. Ciao.